Hello, my beautiful people. How are you today? It is the 25th, Friday. Yay, Friday. Should be an interesting weekend. It's off Sunset, which is a little bit of a street fair, leather street fair this Sunday. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see what we got for you guys today. Let's see how this week is wrapped up, right? All right, let's see. Oh, by the way, this may or may not resonate with you, of course, and if you do want a personal reading, just hit me up in my email address. I'm also now putting the under 10-minute readings on TikTok and Instagram, and those are both under I am Adam Keith, and so is my Twitter under the same name. So, okay. Oh, well, we have the King of Cups in the upright. I'm hoping that's the high-vibing one. Nine of Cups in reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Seven of Wands reversed. And we have the Three of Cups reversed. All right, behind that we have the Four Swords in the upright. And behind that we have the Hierophant in reverse. So somebody is in a defunct partnership of some sort, untraditional, well, Seven of Swords is all being exposed. So there you go, it's in the reverse. And it's in, because this is an end of a cycle. So this is why all this is transforming into this. Let's see. We do have a Queen of Pentacles. This is our high-vibing Queen of Pentacles? Low-vibing Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, things are being stopped with this low-vibing Queen of Pentacles, who's still trying to put a mask on. It's the end of the cycle for all this. It really is. It's done. Everything's being exposed about these partnerships or organizations that are not, that don't have the greater good in mind, or don't have the greater good of anybody particularly in mind. And somebody wants to heal or is trying to re-strategize here. They told me, I don't normally look at the bottom of the deck, but it's the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's just, there was a lot of lies here, a lot of bullying and jealousy and whatnot going on here with the Five of Swords in the upright. A lot of mind games. All right, lovely. So this King of Cups, is this the high-vibing King of Cups? No, this is our low-vibing King of Cups. Okay. Does this person want to heal? Yeah, this person wants to heal with you. Trying to re-strategize. Let's see what we got. Four Swords in the upright. Tell me about this Four Swords, please. Tell me about this Four of Swords. Okay, there we go. All right, so we have the Five of Cups in the reverse, and we also have the Hermit in the upright. Behind that, we have the World in the upright. Oh, excuse me, guys. I don't know where that came off. I mean, I did sleep well last night. Five of Cups, like you're trying to get out of this remorse and sadness, or stuck in it. Maybe they're more stuck in it. Are they stuck in it? They're trying to get out of it, The Hermit, of course, is looking, and investigating their life and thinking about this. Is this King of Cups energy? Yeah, it's the King of Cups energy. Is anybody else's? No. And because they know how this cycle, they know the cycle's over. They know the cycle's over with this low-vibing femme. Yes, they may be still trying to figure out how to get away from this person, to move forward. But the cycle's over. It's like, at this point, it's becoming, Groundhog's Day, where they're just, if they're not doing anything to change it, it's now just Groundhog's Day. Because the cycle's ended, so it's just like repeat. And so there's not going to be any forward moment anywhere. Like, there's just nothing's going to happen. And, the Four of Swords is wanting to heal, but it's also, where they may be taking time out to, again, with the Hermit card, sort of, I'm going to say meditate maybe, but also just contemplating and about how they got to this ending. And, rather than making the right moves to begin with, they chose not to, and they're all very nervous, apparently, too, the Four of Swords. Page of Swords in the upright. They're very nervous to come towards you and speak, of course, which we've known. And there's the Emperor reverse. I cannot make this up. Because they know they didn't become this high-vibing emperor that they should have been. Clean, perfectly simple. They were greedy, selfish, self-centered, over-controlling. I mean, someone who does not know how to build empires, who just, is lackadaisical, who has no fighting power, who doesn't back up the people that they respect or love, or, that are the right people. There's also with the Emperor in reverse a jealousy factor. So they may have been very jealous of you. Even in spite of them being like your partner or lover or whatever, there was still like, it could have been a jealousy factor with this, which is just really sad, really very sad, especially if this was a love relationship at one time, that is just very, very sad. Four of Swords in the upright. Tell me about this Four of Swords, please. Oops. Four of Swords. Tell me about this Four of Swords. Okay. We have the Strength card in the upright. Okay. They see you as this pillar of strength and integrity, just able to get through things, to move past them. And you did. I mean, you come up, of course, as the Empress energy in that, but also what's very important here is the Queen of Wands energy in the upright, which is, that warrior spirit, getting things done. That's taking action. Wands are about taking action. They're about, creativity, but they're about movement. They're, new starts, passion, and, excitement. And they want to take a leap of faith. They know you did, and they want to take a leap of faith towards you. Five of Swords in the upright. Oh boy. Okay, who's this? Oh my God, I cannot make this up. Is this the King of Cups? Okay. Remember I just said they were jealous of you? King of Swords in the reverse, and here's the Five of Swords in the upright. The Five of Swords in the upright, yes, is mind games in that, but this is jealousy and envy as well, this card. And, you see here Five of Swords in reverse, someone, someone who just didn't want to tell the truth, who just, there was definitely an envy here with what you could do, because this is someone who cannot accept their own truth, who does not lie, who lies, who doesn't look inward. And, rather instead of strengthening themselves and maybe looking to you for inspiration, as I think a lot of people do, they chose just to be jealous and envious of you. And there's kind of this wanting, to win at any cost kind of factor here. So this is one of the reasons why this person threw you under the bus. They went with a low vibing person because they were easy to maneuver through or with. And, and of course we know this low vibing femme has a jealousy streak, that would be putting it mildly against you. This low vibing femme was basically out to destroy you. So it kind of made sense that this person, the universe set the trap, it went through because this person, this jealousy and envy, and you shouldn't be jealous and envious of your partner. You should find that inspiring, whatever they can do, either meet them. But see, again, we're talking about somebody who was an Emperor in reverse, who was not, at least at the time, wasn't meeting your standards or wasn't meeting to your Empress energy. And I'm not saying that I think in your thoughts, you probably saw this person at one time as a lot of potential. And even if they weren't quite that Empress status, you always thought that they would move ahead. They would take control. They would do the work. They would heal. They would move forward by living by example, for you living by example. And this person just refused to do any of that. So there was just this jealousy factor. Wow. And they're thinking about this too. This is why it's in the ethereal. This is in the thought process. It hasn't, it's up in the ether. Boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's get another clue we're going to use today. Let's use the crow. But you see, there's still a lot of admiration for you, or love, again, if this was a love relationship, for you, which is really bonkers about this entire thing, because, why didn't you just step up to the plate? Instead, you put everybody and yourself through all of this BS, and you're the ones getting the karma. Not good for you. King of Cups. I mean, for you, it made you stronger. It made you, this complete, really independent strength, integrity. You can do anything, and it gave you the proof that you could do anything. Because you had to. You had to step up to the plate, and you did. So congratulate yourself on that one, babies. All right, so let's see what this King of Cups. Tell me about this King of Cups, please. Oops. Oh, God. And the Nine of Pentacles just flew out. That is definitely you guys, that Empress energy. King of Cups, please. Tell me about this King of Cups. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles reverse, and we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and Two of Swords in the upright. Yeah, someone's been they've been wanting to make this decision to come towards you. They're heartbroken. That was the decision itself, because nothing's moving forward for them. And this is in their own life. All three of these cards together. Yeah, so it's all the masculine energy here. So they're just angry. Everything's falling apart. They're angry. Nothing's moving forward because the universe is not allowing it. We have the Knight of Swords. This is a person that's again, that usually with the high vibing, with the low vibing feminine. But again, that sort of dangerous liaisons, just flipping out and just anger and just, pissed off. And this could have been, I would say also this, hey, sweetheart, my video cut off there for a second. You won't see it, but anyway, so lots of anger here that things are falling apart. But there's still some kind of emotion here for you as well. Another card here, and we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's just things just aren't working out, and I don't, they see you moving forward, and they would like to move forward with you. Things are falling apart for them. They want to make this offer, and the thing is, if you're going to make the offer, just make the offer. Either you as a high vibing collector are going to say yay, nay, you're going to listen, or not, but that's your decision to do so. But this hemming and hawing and everything else is just ridiculously stupid. Again, of course, there's the Hangman reverse there. We have the unhinged femme who refuses to change. So we got that still also playing in the picture here. All right, the Nine of Cups, please. Nine of Cups. Tell me about this Nine of Cups in reverse. No wish fulfillment, arrogance, overindulgence, feeling left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles here. Tell me about this Nine of Cups, please. Thank you. All right, so we have the Hierophant in the upright, and we also have the Six of Swords in the upright. And then we have the Ten of Coins in reverse. Well, they're losing everything. It's the home, the family, the support. We have them wanting to come towards you, with this kind of Hierophant energy, wanting a new partnership of some sort. And again, business, love, it doesn't matter, but there's a collaboration here. And then it's the Six of Swords in the upright, wanting to move away from the drama, that they've basically created for themselves. There is no wish fulfillment here that they're getting. They can't protect or they can't defend what their actions, and they're wanting to see victory here. They see your victory, but see, this is the reason why they got themselves in trouble, because they thought they were going to be an easy way to victory or to this money or success or whatever it was. It doesn't work that way. you have to put the time and effort into something. And this person, you know, doesn't even know their worth because of the Seven of Wands in reverse. And then, of course, we have this Knight of Cups in the upright, which is also telling me they want to come and apologize to you. Knight of Cups. Tell me about this Knight of Cups, please. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Again, wanting to make a return, you know, to you. Feeling left out in the cold, wanting to balance their lives back out again. And we have the Page of Coins in the reverse. Okay. And then we have the King of Swords in reverse. Is this the King of Cups here? Oh, no. Okay. We've got the second low vibing masculine energy here. Again, with this King of Swords in reverse. This is, again, someone that was working in cahoots with the Empress. I mean, obviously they were all working together, but this is someone still very tied to the Empress in reverse. Because like this low vibing king that was from your past is like still is changing their mind. We saw the Judgment card there. They've woken up to the idea of what they truly missed and what happened. But this is a King of Swords who refuses to do so. That's very much that Hangman energy in reverse, the same as the Empress in reverse. And they don't want this to happen. They don't want them to make this offer towards you because it means, you know, that all the details are spilled and now, you know, these people are really worried about the consequences of that action. Five of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles in the upright. Feeling left out in the cold, lack of resources, lack of support. Five of Pentacles, please. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles again. Wow. Five of Pentacles, clarifying the Five of Pentacles. The Fool in reverse. Feeling foolish, feeling left out in the cold. They did this at like kind of, and I think for a lot of you, when this did go down with this low vibing mask, it came out suddenly and out of nowhere. And I think you were really, you know, blindsided, like hit by a Mack truck. Page of Swords, because of their lies, their deceit. They're watching you as well, of course. They've been watching you. They're very nervous. King of Swords. Is this the high vibing King of Swords? Is this this King of Cups here? Yeah. So again, the King of Swords in the upright. They want to come and speak their truth. They're very nervous about doing so. So they just kind of watch you. But, you know, again, this is very much the Emperor in reverse. This is like someone who does not have the gall, the wherewithal to like come and admit what they did, to be this high vibing Emperor or King of Wands in the upright who takes action, you know, who can take responsibility for what they've done, you know, to take accountability. This is not this person. This is why this person was removed from your life, because they are not meeting your energy. And apparently still not, because this person refuses or can't or whatever, you know, all up in their minds and their heads about this, about doing the right thing. Seven of Cups in the upright. Options. Page of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Queen of Cups in the upright. Oh boy. Is this our low vibing femme? Here's our low vibing femme, again, wearing a mask. Does not want this apology to happen. She's also hearing nothing but bad news. Is this the confusion? And she's still trying to confuse this person, you know, with the delusions and the gaslighting, you know, try to make it look like she's the right person, like she's an upstanding Queen of Cups in the upright. She is not that. Oh boy, is she not that. Sorry, guys. All right, well, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, things are not working out, obviously, and losing money. That's with Five of Pentacles. I mean, it's all about the coins. Six of Cups, they're thinking about the past. They're thinking about you, thinking about your unconditional love or support, or both. They know you're seeing victory. They want to see victory with you. There's been a lot of competition here, man. Fights and whatnot. Yeah. There's a lot of fights here because, and these between the two, yeah. they want to leave the situation. They want to leave this psycho bitch behind, and also the King of Swords in reverse. But there's just been nothing but fighting, because this person, this love vibe femme, thinks that you're in competition with each other. You're not even on the same planet, and this, and it's for this victory, for them getting seen, and you getting seen by more of the world per se. Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody is extremely angry and upset, maybe lying as well. Is this more about the anger aspect? Is it also about the lying and slander? Is this the low vibing femme? Is also the low vibing mask? No. So we've got the, again, the low vibing femme with this Knight of Swords energy in reverse, very angry and upset. Just fuming all the time. I don't know how this person also survives as well. Like, seriously, I just don't get it. But that's also because nothing's working out for them. It's like, well, you chose the path you chose. You chose to lie, to steal, thievery. You chose this. We're dealing with adults, not children either. I mean, at least with children, you can say, well, they don't know better, blah, blah, blah. But no, these are adults. Three of Wands in the upright, and we have the Temperance in the upright. Someone sees your life very balanced. The ships are coming in for you, and this is what's getting this low vibing femme so angry, is that you are unbothered by all this. It's just not hitting you. It may have once, when all this did take place, when all the throwing under the bus happened, but and they thought that you were going to just remain sulking in a closet or crying your eyes out forever or something. I don't know. But you rose up to the occasion. You became this pillar of strength. You balanced your life. You healed, and you moved forward. And these people are just left out in the cold. It all just backfired in their face. Seven of Swords in the upright. A lot of lying, thievery, the whole bit. And this person's not getting anything. Neither of them are getting anything. So they're just, all of them are just pissed off. They're angry. They're upset. But you chose this. They chose it. All right, we have the Page of Cups in the upright. So, again, this apology coming in, or this good news. Three of Cups is going to make you very happy. This is the new news coming in. Is this from the low vibing mask? It's also from the high. Yeah. This Page of Cups is from the low vibing mask and the high vibing mask coming in with good news, or for the low vibing mask, an apology, which is good. All this is going to make you happy, especially with this new person coming in. There's going to be a lot of celebration and joyous occasion here. Now they fall apart. Their foundations are falling apart. The Magician in the upright. We have the High Priestess in reverse, and we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Is this, is it anybody else's card? No. Okay. The High Priestess in reverse. There's our low vibing femme who is like, evil. And we have this Knight of Wands in reverse. They can't do anything anymore. They can't go forward. They're angry about it because you are the manifester. You have all the tools and everything else to manifest. Why? Because you healed and decided to co-create with the universe. So it was moving you forward. And I know for a lot of you, it may not seem that you are moving forward, but you actually are. It's, it just takes one day to change your world. It really does. One day, one event, and your whole world can change. Seven of Wands in reverse. Tell me the Seven of Wands in reverse. They can't defend their actions. They don't know their own worth. We have the Temperance in the upright, Temperance and Temperance right here. And we have the King of Cups in the upright. Is this our high vibing king? Yes, this is our high vibing King of Cups. This is, who also finds you very balanced, but when this person comes in, it's also going to be very balanced relationship with you. And somebody does not want this to happen. The Death card in reverse. And actually, it's both of the low vibing, all the low vibing femmes and masculines. King, and there she is, there he is, the King of Pentacles in reverse, which is our King of Cups here. Is this also the King of Swords? It's just this King of Cups, okay. Again, who had the perfect situation with you once before, but because they were greedy, selfish, and self-centered, they lost it all. And that was on purpose, sweethearts. The universe set up the trap, and they went right for it. They went right for it. They were stupid enough, and they didn't like give a thought, you know. And the universe, that was the universe saying, no, you do not belong with my collective because you, you just don't get you haven't gotten the memo. Like, you just didn't do it. We gave you this person to help you heal, to move on, that you have had all this 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups, and you refused. And now, I'm sorry to say, but from your own actions, now you get all the karma. Your high vibing collective gets the dharma. And that was your own actions. Your own actions. So they're unable to defend what they've done. We have the Knight of Cups in the upright. Again, the Chariot. These people are not moving forward. The universe is not moving them anywhere. Is this from the low vibing? It's also high vibing. So again, we have the Knight of Cups coming from the low and the high vibing King of Cups. They, both of these people are bound to come in, and it seems like they may come in relatively around the same time because this keeps popping up in this way. And the Three of Wands, which is going to move you forward and move you into new beautiful things. These people are throwing each other under the bus. There's no harmony here. This low vibing mass surrounded himself with nothing but low vibing people, and you're never going to get anybody to support you or hold your back or rely on somebody with low vibing people. And that's just unfortunately the way it is, because these people will kick you to the curb in a minute. All right, can I have 2 cards here for the Three of Cups in reverse? We have the Eight of Wands in the upright. We have the Two of Cups in the upright. Information is coming in quickly, and somebody knows it. Somebody's very worried about this, in their head about it. Could also be worried about jail, that this new union is coming. And of course, it's with the King of Cups in the upright, the high vibing King of Cups, that this person's coming in. And these other ones are just going to throw each other under the bus. Knight of Coins, yeah, they didn't receive anything. They're not getting anything, but they're making a plan of action. King of Swords here in the upright. All right, who's this King of Swords? Is this our King of Cups here? Is it our King? The low vibing mask, again, wants to come as a King of Swords in the upright and make a plan to come towards you. But like, they don't have anything to offer. Or maybe this is just them offering something fake. Is it just, yeah, they have nothing to offer. They have gained nothing. And if they're smart, they would just tell you the truth of the whole matter. But, I think every person is going to be different, even if this person does come forward. I mean, this has been like ongoing way too long. So hopefully just this King of Cups in the upright comes towards you and end of story, Three of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the Three of Cups in reverse. I was going to say something, but my guys do not want me to say it, so I will keep it to myself. Three of Cups in reverse. Ace of Swords in the upright. Seven of Swords in reverse. Everything's being exposed. We have the Ace of Swords coming up for you. I mean, I'm hoping some of you've already moved away from this cycle. And, again, everyone's on to different time cycles. But first, I know for a lot of you, this is still playing out. And then, I'm hoping that for some of you, this is either happening right now, that this truth is coming out, or already has happened, so that you can go on upon your merry way. Ace of Wands in the upright. And the Death card in reverse. Yeah, somebody does not want this to be over. Is it also low vibing femme? It's just a low vibing mask. Wants a new start with you. Passion, creativity, again, whether this is business, family, love, or friendship. Okay, well, that was the reading today. Give me some 4 cards here too. And thanks, guys, for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. I really do. All right, we have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles reverse. We have the Temperance reverse. And we have the Queen of Cups in the upright. Behind the deck, we have the Ten of Cups in the upright. Well, that's bliss and happiness. While somebody's not getting their wish fulfillment, you will be getting your Ten of Cups. Someone again is in a defunct partnership and very unhappy. Jesus, 3 major arcana. They're in a state in a partnership that is not happy. I mean, the sun in reverse, the star in reverse. This is hopelessness, unhappiness, unhealed. It's not good. The lovers, they know they made the wrong choice. That's why they're being left out in the cold. They want to get out of this 5 of Pentacles energy, but there's just a lot of anger here, and not movement, but just anger. The Temperance in reverse, their life is just in chaos. And why? Because they can't protect themselves. They didn't know their worth. They didn't heal. So their life is unhealed and in chaos. Is this my having? And here you are, this beautiful Queen of Cups, the sweetheart of the deck. And these people are gossiping about you. They do not, these people, especially because they're low vibing, will be talking about you and trying to ruin your reputation, but that's kind of over at this point. The Ace of Swords is here for the truth. And so I think you're going to hear a lot of this, what was done, what people were saying, etc. And you didn't deserve any of this. Not an iota of it. Not an iota of it, because you have this beautiful, loving energy, and that's just really unfortunate for these people, because it's just payback on their karma. All right, guys, well, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated. Talk to you later. Ciao.